Hello everyone, my name is Ashley here and you are at UA now. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this podcast, I don't know what you're waiting for. Maybe we will find you along the road, but by the time you'll find us, you will have a lot to catch up. Tonight or today in my studios is an amazing superwoman. The first time I scrolled on TikTok, I have this kind of a character. When I scroll on TikTok and I see something that is beneficial and very nice for my health, because at the end of the day, I decide what to breathe in and breathe out. Yes. I saw this beautiful person and I was like, she is so intelligent. I love intelligent people. I am very, very, very in love with people who are intelligent. Teddy,
Yes,
nice
Ashley.
meeting you.
Pleasure is all mine, Ashley. Thanks for hosting me.
You are so calm, like when I was talking to you on phone a few days ago,
Yeah.
sometimes it's so hard to get someone who is so calm. Like me, my character, I'm like super high, Have you ever been like in Baswahili?
No, I haven't.
But you've heard about them.
Yes, I have.
So I have that kind of character, like high
yeah.
tone.
But they're good people.
Yes. Let's start by getting to know you.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. My name is Teddy Banks Nachito. I live in Abu Dhabi. I work as a logistics executive there, but I'm into digital creation, digital marketing, and AI.
Wow, amazing. The name Banks, is this like your original name?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's actually a name that I wouldn't say I had an inspiration from maybe Tyra Banks or anything. It's a name that I really felt like it connected well with Teddy. And I've been Teddy Banks for so long.
For so long. You
Yeah.
didn't have other names before?
No, I didn't.
So I tell you something. I
Yeah.
have changed my names like 2 times in life.
Okay.
So there's a point my name was Ashley Tosh.
Oh.
Yes, so Faith's father, the name was
Oh,
Tosh,
yeah.
like a nickname.
Okay.
So I used to call myself Faith Ashley Tosh. Then when we broke up,
Then
I
Ashley
I
Tosh.
no I remained Ashley.
Okay.
No, actually I've changed my name 3 times. So I was calling myself Ashley Original. But
Okay.
then do you know the meaning? My name is actually not Ashley. My name is supposed to be Ashley.
Oh, Ashley, yes.
Ashley. It's an Arabic name.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yes, it means origin. Origin, yeah.
Okay.
So it's come from my grandmother, and then so I changed my name to Ashley Original. So I just made the name original. You understand?
Yeah.
And then after that, I changed my name to Ashley Quality.
I feel like Ashley quality suits so well.
So well, and it wasn't my name actually.
Yeah.
It was for one person.
You took it?
Yes, I took it. And I remember when we broke up,
Yeah.
he's like, remove my name.
He was quality.
Yeah,
called
he was called Yinka Quality.
Okay.
And then so he started calling me like Ashley Quality. Who said Ashley Quality,
Yeah.
But then after some time, I was like, you know what? I'm sticking here.
Yeah.
And over the years, I think since 2015, 2016 until to date.
Yeah. Because when somebody says Ashley, if you don't say Ashley quality, they wouldn't know.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's nice meeting you, Teddy.
Ashley.
So when do you come to the United Arab Emirates?
Okay. I first came in 2013,
Okay.
immediately after my last exams for my journalism diploma. Yes.
No way. You
Yeah.
did journalism.
I did. I'm
Wow.
a journalist. I am.
What did you specialize into?
It's supposed to be broadcast media. I wanted to be a news anchor.
Really? I
Yeah.
did that too.
Oh, awesome. And you're so good at it. I'm so glad you're doing it right now.
Yes, but mine is like, that one that you give news, like,
Yeah.
and you read by the,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
that's what I did.
awesome.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I was majoring into Swahili as a language.
Okay.
So the market was very stiff for me in Uganda.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, great.
And I didn't want to relocate to Kenya or Tanzania where I would get exactly what I want.
And you know what? I love what you're doing. They say if they don't invite you on the table, they create your own. So this is
Yes.
exactly what you're doing.
Yes, the world has changed,
Yeah.
unfortunately, and not fortunately or unfortunately, that the world right now is you have to be creative. You know, I feel it's more of creativity. And then one day when I was scrolling on TikTok, I found you.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, where is she from? You know, like it's like mostly people when you scroll on TikTok, we just find people dancing, you know, and doing all
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But then I saw you. You're talking about self worth. You're talking
Yeah.
about personal growth.
Yeah.
Talking about AI. You know, digital marketing. You know,
Yes,
I was like, wow, she is a champ. Like
Oh.
she knows.
Yeah.
You know, she knows who she is. So, so you just woke up one day
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, now I'm going to the United Arab Emirates.
No, I didn't. Actually, my big sister. In fact, I told her when you invited me for the podcast, I was like, Ashley invited me for the podcast. She was like, congrats. Yeah, so she invited me on a visit visa.
Okay.
I remember by then I was asking her for an iPhone. She was like, girl, you know what? I can't afford buying you an iPhone right now. But how about you coming here, make the money, and get yourself an iPhone? I was like, cool. So I came, but she didn't have like a specific job for me to do. I remember back then people were going to walk-in interviews, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. So that's how I got a job and started working, got myself an iPhone, and because of the money they were paying to journalists back then.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Slowly by slowly.
Okay.
So speaking about your journey,
Yeah.
being a journalist, because
Yeah.
most of us, when we're studying, the biggest dream is to do whatever we are studying for. You know, so while in Uganda, did you try actually looking for the journalism world?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. By the time I came here, I had gotten something to do with New Vision.
Wow.
Yeah, I was supposed to do the writing.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got
So you're
this
also
oppor-
good at writing.
Oh, yes.
But you know that people actually think, you know, one time I was actually arguing with someone and they were saying, oh, anybody can write.
No.
I was like, writing is a gift.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
So it seems like most people who do journalism do write.
I think so. And I feel like I can articulate what's on my mind when I am writing. When I'm behind the keyboard, I can, oh my God, I can express myself in the best way possible than when I am speaking.
Is writing also part of your like the to-do list to put your mind on set?
Yes, I do journal daily. I write about my day, but I'm writing a book. So
Yeah.
I'm writing a
So
book.
like me, I'll explain to you. Like if the only way you will know I'm stressed,
Yeah,
you
you
see
journal.
me start not journals. I don't do journals.
Okay.
I do like poems.
Ah.
Yeah. So every time you pop and see me, I've written a poem. Just know I'm going through something.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So when
So,
you write it, is it connected to how you're feeling in the moment?
Yes, I might write what I'm feeling or what I've gone through, or even if it's years back. But what the point here is, it heals my depression. It goes to the point when someone asks, like, Ashley, how do you do it?
Yeah.
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 So these are like part of the to-do list to make me my mind's on sane, like sane, sanity, like writing, reading, and then the Quran, and also praying, yeah.
I love that. Sorry to ask, how do you feel later on reading about what you've written, like years back or months?
So beautiful.
Yes.
It calms my mind.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like like another person would go and do drugs, so me I would do writing, and I'm so thankful to that. Yeah, like it goes back to what Islam talks. Let me tell you something. I know you're a Christian,
Yes, I
but to me, religion. If you told me 10 years back about religion, I would refuse. But until to date, I believe that religion is just like a body that governs us.
Yeah.
The same things you do right, Christianity teaches is what Islam teaches.
Yeah. I
So,
agree.
in the Quran, it says that a person who is knowledgeable is not the same as a person who is not knowledgeable.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because if you are knowledgeable, there are things you will do and there are things you won't do. Anyway,
That's
we are
true.
going so far. So, boom, now you are in the United Arab Emirates,
Yes.
and you are already in the field.
Yes.
And now, my question starts immediately from there.
Yeah.
How do you land into your first job? And like what was it so easy to you? Like for us, when we were coming to the UAE, they told me go with a CV for security, get yourself a certificate from NASA Road, and boom, you'll get a job. And it wasn't a lie. It wasn't a lie. Yeah.
So for me, because my sister was already here, and it's funny,
Mm.
actually, I don't want to say I was dumb, but I had very little dreams. I used to watch back then a series called Made in Manhattan. So I used to
I
see
drink
this,
for that.
I used to see this lady doing housekeeping, like scrolling, going to the apartment, making beds. And in my head, I'm like, if I can secure this kind of job, I'm good to go.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, right? So I came here looking for housekeeping job,
Okay.
and it's crazy. I got one.
And just about there,
Yeah,
one of these days I was sitting down
yeah,
and I was scrolling on TikTok again.
yeah.
I saw a girl called Zaira Baby.
Okay,
I love this girl.
okay.
The urge,
Oh, yeah.
the self-confidence.
Oh, the young one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
And then she says she does adverts starting from 2 million. I looked at her age.
Yeah.
This girl is 21, 3 over 1, Now it brings back to you
Yeah.
at that time,
Yeah.
You see generations how they
mindset.
change, the mindset.
Yeah.
So this girl is actually having a Benz currently.
Right.
And for you at that age, you were actually thinking cleaning is okay.
Imagine, and I thought I would hit a jackpot. And when I got the job, oh Jesus, I was so happy. But then, 6 months later, I was put onto the reception.
Okay.
So that's how my career.
How do you
grew.
transition that?
Because I'm the kind of person who's really committed, and so at times when the receptionist wasn't there, they would ask me, "Teddy, can you do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Show me what to do. I'll do it." So I got to do it easily because I was land. And then they were like, you know what, don't go back there. You just have to stay here.
Yes.
But they didn't change my salary.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
But you were getting the experience. That's the
I
most amazing
did,
part.
Yes, and it led me to my next job in Majid of Time. Yeah.
Okay. Teddy, today there are many Ugandans coming to the United Arab Emirates every time. Okay. But just like you, when they come with a visit visa, 2 months visa from Ashley Tours and Travel, they just come with the same mindset, and they are not actually advised. Probably someone will tell them, just get there's a place called Indeed, and everything. And then the other day I was scrolling and I saw on LinkedIn and I saw you.
Yeah.
I saw your profile and how organized it is, and I was so impressed.
Thank you.
Still, when we go back to reality, I don't see a lot of Ugandans on LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's right.
What would you say about that?
I would really want to encourage Ugandans to join LinkedIn because I don't think there is any beautiful platform like that. You know why? Because it connects you directly to the decision makers of brands and organizations. For example, when I'm looking for a job, okay, I don't want to go ahead of myself, but I lost my job. I think I told you that
Yes.
behind my camera, behind the camera. So, but the people that I reached out, the decision makers that I reached out to, secured interviews for me.
Yes.
And that's the beauty about your presence, because they've been seeing what I've been doing on the app, and it was easy for me to speak to them when I was in need. Yeah. So really, I would recommend that as much as these other platforms are good, TikTok, you can go there and release your stress, but let's be strategic.
Like, you would find out that somebody can take their own entire day scrolling on TikTok,
Yeah.
but they don't have a LinkedIn profile.
Yes.
And this is the reason why society is getting damaged daily.
Yeah. And I'm so glad that TikTok is now getting better, because when I started TikTok, I felt weird. I felt out of place because I don't dance.
Yes, you don't dance.
Yeah, I don't make skits. I don't follow trends. And I feel like maybe I don't belong here. But right now I see other people doing the same, and I'm really inspired.
Like doing mini vlogs,
yes,
you know.
Yes, and like this podcast.
Yeah.
When you find it on TikTok, it's something you can.
It's
learn
encouraging.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to add on a little bit about LinkedIn.
Yeah.
The other day I was, I took my time on LinkedIn, and I found that literally there are actually investors on LinkedIn who can invest in your business.
Yes, LinkedIn is like a marketplace for knowledge, for connections, for jobs, for networking. Oh my God, LinkedIn is awesome. And people there, they know they are looking for something. Actually, almost everyone on LinkedIn, either they are positioning themselves or, or they are looking for something. And the more you keep your presence there, the more you share about what you do and how it can benefit somebody. When they get onto it, they will know that this is my person. Yeah, so
the other day I saw Mona Katani, the owner of what's this? It's a makeup brand.
Mona Faces?
No, in UAE.
Okay.
She's called Mona.
All right.
I've forgotten the brand, but I do use it actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Huda Beauty.
Oh, Huda.
Okay. So I saw her encouraging entrepreneurs on LinkedIn.
Awesome.
Yeah, she said it is a very hard situation for entrepreneurs, especially the young ones. I take this opportunity to pray for you and wish you that things will change in the nearest future. And if you have any problem, please, you can reach out to us. And I was like, wow, impressed. Shall I? I quickly went to share the post,
Yeah.
I was like, because I was looking for habits, because the past 1 week, past 1 month since the war started, I was over scrolling on TikTok. I don't want to lie, because we've been doing nothing.
Yeah.
So I was like over scrolling. I was like, what can I do now that can change my mindset? Then I was like, you know what? Let me jump into LinkedIn. And since then, I've actually been seeing a lot of things, like in the investing thing. I immediately looked for how to, and then when I went to TikTok, I got something. I was just a girl talking about it, and I immediately enrolled myself, and I'm out there positioning myself, looking for investors.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you're gonna find them. You see the way you shared her post, she's gonna be curious. Who shared my post? She's gonna check you out.
Mind you, they see.
Yeah, there's that LinkedIn I know Lugam. When I check your profile, you're gonna see, oh, Ashley checked me out. Yeah, so that's the beauty. So when I see a CEO checked me out, of course I have to go into his inbox.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you spoke about content creation, about how you felt out of place. Today in the world of Uganda content creation, it is full of blush, nonsense.
Yeah.
It is about who fought who did who.
Yeah.
It is either somebody has come out to say something and they have opposers and proposers. Me, I say, how I see TikTok today, it is like, you remember when we were young and then we have our neighbors?
Yeah.
Now it's TikTok. Everybody who is on TikTok currently, they're our neighbors.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
That's right.
And we have to accept on it.
Yeah.
Somebody finds you out and is like, I know you.
Yeah.
Why do you know me from TikTok?
Oh.
Like, bro.
I know.
You remember how many times I've come out and I'm like, please, you're not my friend.
Yeah.
If I saw you on TikTok, it doesn't mean you're my friend,
And
So, what do you think Ugandans or Africans at large are not doing enough when it comes to content creation, especially in the UAE, where we have content creators, Ugandans and Africans here?
Yeah.
What are they not doing enough?
I wouldn't say what they're not doing enough, but it goes back to what you're sharing online. If you decided to be a digital creator, make sure that what you share at least makes some sense. Like it helps somebody who watches it. You know, maybe it entertains, maybe it inspires, maybe it educates. Okay, but it has to provide some kind of value to the person watching it, not blushing other people, not using it as a platform for chaos and all that. You know.
Yeah.
I am not an advocate for that, and honestly, I do not follow such people. And remember, the algorithm, it will give you what the content that you consume.
Yes.
Yeah. So the more you listen to those people, the same content is going to be brought to your feeds. Yeah. So just don't pay attention to that. But one thing that I would advise them to do is to think of what they publish. Is this valuable? Is this helping somebody, or am I hurting somebody? Yeah.
And the worst thing about it, I made a video about it earlier today, is that when a person from TikTok makes a video about you,
Yeah.
whenever they leave, I think they have demons in their head. I'm so sorry to say so. Because when they're out of studios or out of their phones, you know, they literally have forgotten that they were talking about you yesterday.
Oh.
And they will find you and smile with you like nothing happened.
You're kidding me.
Yes.
They're crazy.
Yeah. You know? So
Yes,
like
that's crazy.
One time I was going to actually make a case about somebody who was actually talking about me on TikTok. But then I listened to one person who was saying something that's JB Infotrust husband. He said, you came on TikTok to advertise your business. So if someone comes on TikTok and talks about your business, finds a way of, find ways of settling the matter. I listened to him and he made sense to me, like why would you actually make a case about somebody who is tarnishing your name on your business or anything? But then shortly after that, they I don't know if it's true, but I heard they arrested someone who talked about them. So now I felt like you know what? No, it's not true. If somebody tarnishes your brand on TikTok or social media, report them. I feel like that's the best solution. But you know what he said? He said society sides with poor people.
Yeah.
That everybody is going to side with this person that you have arrested.
That's
and then
true.
you become like the bad person.
I think it depends on the intensity of the damage. And also if somebody is willing to make amends to the damage that they have made. Okay. If someone insists that they're not going to make amends, like to apologize publicly, then I believe that it's okay to involve law because this is your brand.
We are living in the United Arab Emirates.
Yeah.
Anything you post United Arab Emirates, and when it's negative, it is a crime.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was seeing on Instagram, a person has been fined, and was stopped from entering in the UAE because he just commented fake bag. This is the intensity that people don't know about the rules and regulation of defamation in the UAE. You understand? But I feel like most people, especially Ugandans and Africans, they've been given that kind of a good character of a president. They can do anything. They can just come out. You find somebody, talk about something, and you'll sit down and like, did he even think when he was talking this statement?
Yeah. Remember a guy I came across on social media. He was speaking ill about the president's son, like literally vulgar, abusing him. I'm like, hey, are you kidding me, bro? Do you even know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Because people haven't seen consequences firsthand. That's why.
That's the thing. Like, you see, the content. Why I asked you the question about content creation is because I feel like Ugandans or Africans think like for you to have a content that is good, it has to be vulgar or it has to be inciting violence. But I want us to look behind the content creators who are getting millions of money. You understand? People like this lady who speaks with a very nice. Today I was cooking for my husband. You know that lady Nara Smith. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
these people are making
Yeah.
millions. Do you know when you say the content creator, the word? Do you know what it means?
Content.
You know,
Content. Yeah.
like something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you are creative.
Yeah.
And you are making something very valuable.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Now, another question. Somebody asked me recently, why is it that UAE do content creation give money? Like YouTube, does it pay?
I love this question actually. There are so many different ways you can monetize when you are a content creator. But most people know of just the way of, okay, YouTube is paying me. That's what people know most, okay? So yes, as much as YouTube will pay you, but that's a process.
Okay.
But you can still get monetized before YouTube monetizes you. How? So I've been creating online courses about AI. So I would create a video like this, and then I speak about the upcoming event that I'm gonna have and the fee, and then I share how people can register for it. Because it's not free, that is monetization. So I am able to make money with my 200 subscribers still through YouTube. So you can use social media as a channel to make money. Okay, let's talk about brand deals. Like you said in the beginning that you need people, sponsors, to sponsor this podcast.
Sponsor this podcast.
Okay, as much as some people want to see, oh, you have lots of subscribers, but there are people who know the quality of your brand, and they wouldn't mind joining you at this moment, regardless of the YouTube standards, where they say you need to have like 1,000 subscribers and watch time, blah blah blah. So we need to look at other ways we can bring in money through our creativity than just waiting.
Just there, we spoke about AI.
Yes.
I'm so much interested.
Okay.
I actually got to know AI through Pfizer.
Funny.
So one day I saw Pfizer writing, and then somebody's answering her.
Okay.
And then I was like, this is like a boyfriend. So, like, Phaser, what is this? So, I was so mad.
Yeah.
And then it's like, Mom, this is AI. I was like, okay, so what's AI?
Yeah.
It's like artificial intelligence, I was like, okay. So, you spoke about doing a story, is it?
Yeah.
And then posting it.
Yes.
From AI.
Okay, like I normally have workshops, okay, almost at the end of months, okay, a quarterly or every after a month, okay? So this is where I teach people the basics of using AI, like prompting, prompt engineering, the right prompts, the do's and don'ts, the best AI tools that you can get on a free time. Why are they different? What you should use for which purpose? Things like that. So I would record a video sharing what I would share in the session. Okay. So if you listen to it, Ashley, and you're like, oh, I would love to learn these things. Definitely at the end of the video, I'm going to share a call to action. If you'd love to know more about this, I'm having a session, or I'll be having let's say a workshop on the 9th of June. So feel free to book your spot in the link on the description.
Wow, amazing.
So people are going to go to the description, they will book their slots, and they're going to pay me for that.
Okay.
Yes.
So recently I saw you going to Uganda.
Yes.
And it was still about AI.
Yes.
Do you think at this point Uganda has already has Uganda taken a step in AI?
Yes.
Wow.
Uganda has. And you can only see this if you are on platforms like LinkedIn. Because most of those connections that I got to go and teach about AI, the invitations that I got to attend these events, it was through LinkedIn. And how did these opportunities come? Because I was sharing about my knowledge. And you don't have to be an expert
to do that.
You can be learning, sharing your experiences along the way.
Okay.
So yeah, Uganda is really taking initiative in terms of AI and technology, and I really love that.
Is it being
And
taught in schools?
not really. I don't have them off head, but there are organizations that are actually teaching, especially women, about AI and actually giving them certificates.
Wow.
Yeah, so remind me after the podcast, maybe I can share them. Yeah, you can put them in the description of this video. For anybody who would love to, they can check them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But do you feel like okay? I know that UAE has already adopted the AI and everything.
Yeah.
But do you feel like in the UAE it's also like an open space for everyone to be able to learn?
Yes. Oh yes, because you know why? Because we have free Wi-Fi. Okay, cheap Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Every single thing, because right now most of us are working, so I wouldn't ask you to go to school and learn a skill,
Yes.
or and learn more about AI. But I would tell you there are so many free AI courses that you can study at the comfort of your bed, over the bed space, over the break or shift.
Yeah.
You just need to have a timetable. No gamba, for this 30 minutes of my break, I'm going to take inakusomeno ka course. Maybe one course unit or for 30 minutes. I don't know, depending on your
time.
Yeah.
When you were starting AI, what do you think is the first stage? What is the first stage someone has to do?
First stage. You know, AI is so fun. Just like a phone.
Okay.
So the more you try to use it, is the more you're gonna discover different things. So the most important thing and what people do wrong is they don't know how to prompt. They give generic prompts.
What do you mean by prompt?
Okay, prompting is telling AI what to do.
Okay.
For example, we are going to have this podcast and you want AI to create a script. So generic oh shit. Generic scripts.
Okay.
It'll be like, create a script for my podcast.
Okay.
That is really
so I can
vague.
literally also create a script for this podcast.
Yes.
But I need to know you.
You don't actually have to know me, but the prompt you're going to give it. For example, I am a podcast host. Okay. I want to invite so and so. She talks about AI.
Okay.
Which questions? You know, because the output you're going to get, the results are going to highly depend on the questions.
So Frank uses AI. I told him the other day, my producer.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, Frank editor, he uses AI because he writes something about you and it will bring you all your history about you. And I told him that you are using AI. He's like, no, I wrote it. I'm a writer.
That's nice. But then he's a star, because if he's able to bring out such quality results, that means his prompting game is...
He's so intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think sometimes I'm so confused with AI and digital marketing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Recently, as someone wanted to introduce me to digital marketing. I didn't study digital marketing. Can you imagine? It's a shame.
No, it's not.
It is.
Yeah.
And the reason why I didn't study it, for sure, I never felt it was in my line. Yeah, exactly. But now I feel like I really need to understand it, because me, when it comes to money, I want to be part of the money league.
Okay.
Me, even if you tell me if you clean there, you're getting $1,000, I'll clean. You know.
I love that.
Yes, I'm just a go-getter. Yeah. So a friend of mine was telling me about digital marketing. Nayenga, the whole thing was just like. She talked about ebook. She talked about content creation is part of digital marketing, right? Yeah. So you know, and astonishingly, when I was asking my friends, even Bella studied digital marketing. Bella.
Yeah. And
so Bella was actually creating an ebook to Diani. Visiting Diani.
And you can create an ebook right now.
Yes, for the UAE, for my travelers.
Yeah.
She told me that you don't need to hustle. Like this girl was telling me that you can make money. You create like when someone asks you how much is UAE visa, you have it. And I was like, what? So can you please tell us?
Okay. So digital marketing. I'm going to do my best to explain this in the most layman language that anybody can understand.
Yes, please.
Marketing kutunda. It's kutunda nga bw'omanyi nti olina ekintu ky'oyagala okutunda otunda visa ozimarketinga abantu balina okumanya actually alina visa ziri bwesi ne bweziti digital
mu digital.
Exactly, that is the only difference.
Kati zi digital zezi TikTok, zezi Facebook, zezi LinkedIn,
Yes.
zezi Instagram,
Yes.
Snapchat,
That is social
Pinterest.
media. Yes.
The digital.
Yes, those are social media platforms. Okay, so how do we do digital marketing? Nga bw'ogambye nti you can decide your service to turn it into a product. A product that can be easily sold on the digital platforms. Remember, whenever you get services or just talking about it, you're digitally marketing it.
Okay.
So when you decide to create an ebook, it means that you can make money out of it in your sleep. For example, ogenda kola ebook eyo ofune link yayo. So link eyo wogiteeka wonna. Somebody just have to click in. Najuzaamu information that you want them to fill in. Kati gwe you automatically get a notification, okay, for that link. No kebera kuliko information ya this person. You can just reach out to finalize the deal. So we have affiliate marketing.
Okay.
So most people confuse that with digital marketing. Affiliate marketing, tugambe, I saw a lot of what is it called? Amazon. So if you love Amazon, you could be the affiliate marketer.
Okay.
When you buy an outfit like this, you're like, if you want my outfit, the link is in the description.
That's the content creation that people are actually doing.
Yeah, that
like
is
affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
So I saw a girl called Jemima. She does that.
I do that too.
You do that?
Yes.
Okay.
And you don't have anything to lose.
And they give you a code.
Exactly.
Okay.
So when somebody purchases something from your code, you get a commission.
Money. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
that's
I've
the
been
beauty.
at affiliate market before.
Yeah.
For
Like
food
I've been
chef.
See?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
you're not happy together.
But we've
Okay.
been doing these things. Yeah. So I hope it's very clear.
Yeah, it's clear. Like, do you think like most Ugandans have adopted digital marketing?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. You could go to someone's profile. Nayenga, everything on their profile, they're making money. I'll give you an example of Anita Fabiola.
Yes.
Anita will sell you from her earpins to her lip gloss, her outfit, and at the same time, the hotel where she's shooting the content. Literally, she's making everything
monetized,
and I love that, and I would really love to do that myself. Because at the end of the day, your content should make you money.
Instead of someone just coming to do what Anita Fabiola is actually doing,
Yes.
they just decide to come and make noise and insult people.
And they think she's just there, but she's making money.
She just comes and says, so today guys, I want to visit my in-laws and I'm wearing this earrings.
If you want it, check the link in the description.
She's very expensive. I tried to get her for Miss Uganda UA.
Oh yeah?
You can't say how much she asked. Yeah, very expensive. Yeah, I was like, wow. Yeah, Anita, Stella Nantumbwe, they're very expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. But I believe, Ashley, you can do well with digital marketing because you have a very good brand.
Me, right?
Yes, you do have a very good brand. What you need to do is to reach out to these people because, like the same way you're saying these guys are expensive, probably there are brands who would love to work with you, but they think you are very expensive.
Really?
Trust me. You just have to shoot your shot, and that's. But by the way, let me talk about it. Most of us people on social media, we wait for brands to reach out to us.
Okay.
And that is deadly. Because unless you have a very, very good following, Zara is not going to reach out to you. But how
Okay.
about buying an outfit in Zara?
Hmm.
Post about it, okay?
Yeah.
And then reach out to them, to their, I would love to influence for you.
So
Things
I
like
normally
that.
get those people
Yeah.
in my inbox, but
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was telling Frank before. Like, I am so scared to take things like that because I'm scared that I won't be able to give them exactly what they want.
Don't fear.
No, like was so scared because I was like, how am I going to give them? Because like literally, me, my content used to be me just sitting there talking about visa and everything. So I was like, what am I going to give these people? So I was so scared to sign anything. But obviously, people used to reach out to me. Yeah.
I totally understand.
Hmm.
You being really conscious about the value you have to
Because
give.
I'm a businessman myself,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I really I'm really scared to do what to not to deliver because me too I would feel bad when someone doesn't deliver. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's how marketing comes in.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That is why I was like, okay, now if I'm going to be in this, I need to get something to do for me to be able to.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yes.
Yes, to be able to deliver.
Attach value to.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I love this.
So somebody was telling me the other day that actually content creation in the United States is paying more than in the UAE, and also that in Uganda it's not there.
But in Uganda it doesn't pay.
Yeah.
It does pay, but I feel like I also do believe that the US are making crazy money out of content. First of all, in the US, to be a content creator, you have to be registered.
Yes.
They have LLCs. They don't just put up content. They have strict laws.
Yeah.
So they put in so much, and no wonder they get a lot out of it. But for us here,
Now here also they've brought in a license for content creation.
wow,
Yes.
wow,
It is there. So the license is actually I think 1,500.
that's okay.
Yes.
Right? How long?
It's a 1 year license as usual. But first of all, you have to apply a license in e-commerce, then you get it. Yeah. Fortunately, I'm one of the first people to have gotten it.
You have it?
Yes.
Girl. Whoa.
Yes.
I don't have one.
Yeah.
I
You
should
need to
plan
get
on
it
having- yes.
because the government say they are going to start giving fines to people who don't have it. Yeah. So because they know the content creation in the UAE also gives a lot of money. It might be not like the money we're talking about, like monetized, but in the affiliate marketing, what you're talking about, then also
Absolutely,
influencing
yes.
brands,
Yes, I
exactly.
agree.
Yeah. So they charge for that. There's a license. It's under mainland. I don't know if you understand mainland, but mainland is LLC, like you said, and I'm so proud that actually you know LLC.
Thank you.
So it's there, and if you haven't gotten your content creation license in the
you
UAE, please get it.
You need to make a whole video about this chart.
People have been making
Ashley.
it. People
Yeah.
have made this video. Most of people.
Remember, we talked about that. We think the information is basic,
Yeah.
but people really need to
Yeah.
know.
So if you're a content creator in the United Arab Emirates, contact Ashley Tours and Travel. Will help you to do your license.
Love that.
Vibes, do you have a content creation license? It's very important to do that, and most of the time such kind of things we underlook them, but they are very, very important.
Yeah, that's true.
The other thing I got so much inspired by you is the fact that you're an advocate of personal growth.
Yes.
And not only you talk about it, but you're so proud of it. You speak about it every time. You're like, I started my personal growth journey. You know what you told me that? Did you actually know I'm a good listener?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay.
Any intelligent person is a good listener.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
I'm
love
intelligent.
that.
I tell them.
Yes, you are. You are. Who doesn't know that?
No, some don't.
No, they do. They actually do. Unless they haven't listened to you speak. Because you can really tell someone's mindset through the words that come out of their mouth.
Yes.
That's why I was excited to be on the podcast. I don't think anybody. It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. No, we want to make it for everybody because we want to. Let me tell you something. even the most stupidest person has something you're going to learn from.
Yeah.
You know that.
Stupid. Yes.
Yeah, like everybody is stupid at a certain level, but again, you will learn something from them.
Yeah.
And my father told me something, that if you want to grow fat, eat with
Blind?
eat with a blind person.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, she's blind.
Eat.
Keep taking the biggest tones.
Ah.
You understand?
Oh yeah.
So, how is it connected to this?
Okay.
Be the stupid one. Always listen.
Oh yes.
At your corner.
Yeah.
Listen to everything. And then use the knowledge. Correct yourself. Make yourself better. Achieve. Simple.
I love that.
Life is so simple.
Okay.
Yes. So, as an advocate of personal growth, today there are a lot of a lot of things happening. Do you think the things that are happening is because people have literally forgotten themselves?
Things like what?
Like, let's say depression, drug abuse.
Wow, that's a nice one, Ashley. And yes, once in a while, we all forget about ourselves. I've been there. I have. But then, the moment you realize that nobody is coming to save you, that whatever you want out of life, you are supposed to make a way, to forge a way to get that life, is when you start looking for means of helping yourself. Yes, people are going to help you. Like, Teddy, stop taking drugs. They will probably remove the drugs. But if you're not ready, you will do your best to get the drugs again. Do I make sense? So until you decide that it's time for me to work on myself, that is the only time you're going to get better. Then how does this relate to your personal growth journey? Like I mentioned, my first job was in housekeeping. Then I went into the reception. Then I went into customer care service. Then I went into logistics executive. And on top of that, I'm doing digital marketing, content creation. I'm writing, things like that. It didn't come out of the blue. It came from the content that I was listening to. It came from reading books, from people that I look up to.
Environment.
Yes, environment is very important. But sometimes you don't stay in a posh place like this. But then create your own environment. Who are your friends? What is the content that you listen to? By the way, even the food that we eat, Ashley, it's very important. There is a certain kind of food you could eat and it ruins your day.
Yes.
And there are foods that we eat and you feel energized. So that all goes back to how much do you love yourself, Because if you really love yourself and you are how should I call it? And you are committed to becoming the best version of yourself, you will always find a way of doing it. I don't know if I answered your question.
No, yeah, you
right?
did. You did so well. Pastor, to me, like, I feel like you are right when you say that you actually have to start by yourself before before actually don't have self-love and personal growth, is because we never received it.
Childhood trauma.
Yes.
Okay. Now listen, Ashley. You see, our parents, they didn't know any better. Their generation, that is how they were raised. And in fact, if anything, they did their best to give us what they didn't have. So I believe it's upon us now to give our children what we didn't have. And with all my heart, I really believe that any parent, okay, I know there are weird parents, I don't know, but any parent, our parents, they always did their best. Even when she was hurting, they would do their best to make sure that the child is okay. So no, I can never blame our parents for what we are going through. And yeah, if it affected us in any way, then it's upon us to heal ourselves, because the information is out there. There is therapy. There are other things we can do, like breathe. I mean, breathe in, breathe out, meditate,
Yes.
go for a walk, find a way.
Shout out to Joyce. She's one of the best girls we have in the UA when it comes to therapy and everything.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, she lives in Elaine.
Oh yeah, I know her, Joycelyn.
Yeah, Joycelyn.
Okay.
So Joycelyn,
she's gonna watch this.
yeah, Joycelyn used to arrange the breathe in, breathe out.
Oh,
One time we
yeah.
attended, and well, it's so beautiful sometimes to listen to people talk. I was telling Charity the other day, I love intelligent people because sometimes I love listening to somebody else, so I can take in good information, so I can understand, like I can get to know the other part of someone's thinking because I love people who think out of their books, sixth sense,
Yeah.
not just someone seeing a story and bam, you make a decision. Me, I don't make decisions.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm very, very slow in making decisions.
Yeah.
You might even send me something, I'll sign it after a week.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
have
take
to.
your time.
Yes, exactly. I need to understand everything. Just about there when we spoke about our parents. 12 years ago, I came to this country. I actually made a mistake when I spoke to Charity. I told her 11 years I've been here. I came here in 2014, so that's 12 years.
Okay.
Sorry, 2015.
Okay.
So it's 11 years. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So 11 years ago, when I came to this country, I left Fariza when she was 8 years old.
Okay.
To me, I'll tell you something. Me, I wasn't a kid's person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
I never was raised to. I think because I grew up like not with my parents, and then by the time I got my mother, and then she died 4 years later, I said I'm not going to have a child until when I'm ready to do so. But fortunately or unfortunately, I had a child, and then for me, to leave her, it was so easy. I just woke up one day
Yeah.
when his father told me, "Oh, come to the UAE." It was so easy. I was like, "Okay, I'm coming. Let me go." It was so easy. I made my decision. But again, when I came, things were different.
Yeah.
I started missing her.
Yeah.
It was a crazy time.
Yeah.
I started having depression. I used to write a lot of paragraphs on Facebook. I used to, because I'm a writer, so I express my feelings through writing. I would write. And recently I saw Shiba also talking the same about how she just left a baby, and she's, So,
I saw that.
and then now, after that, I had a lot of issue, sometimes she used to do the pacifier. I tell her, please, can you stop the pacifier? They were like, no, she's refusing. I'm like, how can a 3-year-old child refuse to remove a pacifier?
Yeah, 3 years.
I
with
took a flight.
pacifier?
Yes, I
Come
flight, removed the pacifier, threw it. They said she didn't want to eat. I threw all the bottles, made her to start eating, like I am that tough mother,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then 5
Tough
years.
love.
Yeah, 5 years. When she was 5 years, my aunt was going to Germany and she made a decision. She's like, "Come get your child." So I never, not that I didn't trust anybody else, but there's something that the husband of my auntie told me. He told me, he's a white man, and
Yeah.
white men do not joke.
Yeah.
May his soul rest in peace.
Oh dear.
He told me, Ashley, it is time you take responsibility of your actions. Nobody sent you to have a child.
No bluffing.
Yeah, and I told you I'm a good listener.
Yeah.
So I knew that I needed a plan B. When I brought Faiza, I can tell you that from that 5 years until today, it's been 6 years. Every day, I see a new character, a new behavior. You understand? I see a new weird situation. Like, it has been season after season. And every day, I sit down, I appreciate my mother, my aunties, my everybody. Like, men, they are wonderful parents.
That's true.
You understand? So, I just want to understand, people don't know that, like, raising a child is like an entire job. You understand?
It is.
So coming from you as a mother, who children are actually living in Uganda right now, with all the unfolding dramas of child molestation, child rape, uh, you how do you think how do you think like your kids are being prepared? Like, what are you doing to put them in line? What are you doing to to show them, like, how much time do you have actually to communicate to them?
Okay, that's a good one.
Mm.
And if I really have to be honest, I miss them every day.
Yes.
But my kids
Mm.
are staying with we live in an extended home.
Mm.
So my mother, my siblings, my sibling, like my big sister, my nieces, my nephews, we live in the same home. So the mother who raised me and my favorite big big sister are the ones taking care of my children. And honestly, I know they are 99% in safe hands. Talking to them, I talk to them every single day on video calls. Now my daughter is now 6 years old, and she can't tell me anything. Before she goes to sleep to school, she sends me a message, "Mommy, arise and shine. We're going to school."
Wow.
When she comes back, "Mommy, we're back from school. I'm done with my homework." The same thing with their dad. I think they're even closer to their dad because they could spend like 3 hours speaking in a day. So yes, I am planning, and I have is it I don't want to call it a target, but I have plans on when I will bring them back into my life. But for now, because I am not in position to, I don't have that freedom, and because my younger child is really young, he's 3 years old, I am not in position right now. And I know by the time I am, they will be a little bit older, but I'm not really worried that, oh, what have they eaten? Or somebody is molesting them, or maybe they need my love. Yes, they do, but I am thankful they're in good hands.
So, coming out of your life, do you think like most of the problems that are actually happening today to kids is because parents are so busy?
Yes and no. Because you see, Ashley, yes, parents are busy, but like I said, I live miles away from my kids, but I have to make sure I know how they're doing in a day. At least that's the least that I can do. So for parents who live with their children on a daily basis, I believe you have even bigger chances of knowing what's going on in your child's life. So if you put in place measures on how to communicate with your child, let's say once in a week, you could have a conversation with Faiza. Faiza, how are you doing? How was this week? Like, is there anything I can do for you? Things like that. Maybe you can get to know her challenges, or maybe her aspirations. We just need effort, a little bit of effort. Yeah. But we don't have to be fully, like, you don't have to go to work because you have a child.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching You Are a Snap, and this is the only podcast where you're going to get information that is actually valid. This is the only podcast in the UAE that doesn't consist of drama, but just amazing, productive, educative, So don't forget to subscribe, watch, and listen. Teddy, as we wind up, please tell the audience, maybe just one or two words of wisdom.
Okay, wow, that's nice. Like I said, you see, we all have dreams in life. There is somewhere you see yourself, because I don't believe no matter how you are, there is always where you want to be. And nobody is going to hand that to you, if you have to be honest.
Okay.
And there is nothing as deadly as getting an opportunity when you're not prepared. It is disaster.
Wow, someone told me that.
Honestly, actually, I told you I started my personal growth journey 5 years ago. If you gave me this opportunity like 5 years ago, oh my gosh, I would cry. I would honestly cry on the microphone because I would be so scared. Like, what am I going to say? I would have nerves.
Yeah.
Like, but because I have taken the time to educate myself, I know I'm not where I want to be, not even close. But we should prepare ourselves for opportunities before they come to us, and also be aggressive enough to reach out for them, because sometimes they will not come. You have to grab them. And thank you for watching this podcast. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I'm a huge fan.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's it from me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.